The next thing we worked a lot on over these last few months is the walk to trot transition, mainly because he was very disorganized, and disorganized is not healthy. And if you're doing something for 50 to 100 miles, you want it to be as healthy as possible. So he's been doing really nicely, actually. So I want to come to moderate position. And like I said, sometimes he sneaks behind the vertical because he's ridden in a martingale, which tends to do that. So I try to not have him do that best I can. I'm thinking when he does lower the neck, I think forward with my hands so he doesn't just run into my hands and curl. So very nice. So that's not as much of an issue anymore, which is lovely. I love that. And sometimes I warm up with sideways movements in the trot. Sometimes I extend the neck. It just depends. And yes, I do this when we're in a race. I'm hoping to get my hands on a GoPro so I can show you the different things I do with him when we're out and about to draw from all the work we've done in here. So we'll see what I can get done. A little bit more stretch there. There we go. Thank you. And this stretch really has helped build up this section of his neck right here, which had a big dip in it. So that makes me very happy because it's a more correct building of his muscle structure. And that's connected in with, his whole forehand. And we don't want him just pounding on his forehand all the time. He's like, ah. And yes, he goes faster in races, but my job is relaxation. So just because I'm on a circle, we're just cruising around, I'm going to ask for shoulder in. And yes, you can post lateral movements if that's what you need to do. Maybe you have a bit of a picky back, then go ahead and post. There's nothing wrong with posting a lateral movement. Just have to have, your aids have to remain clear, and your horse has to understand that that's possible. But yeah, I have a very strong back, but it's not very flexible. So I try not to sit too much, especially if the horse is not used to me sitting. And again, he's only been here for 3 months. So it's not fair for me to just sit on him because I should be able to sit. Oh, all right, that neck. There we go. So shoulder in on a big circle-ish. I'll go down the line here a little bit. Oh, wait for me, sir. No. No. There. And things don't have to be perfect to be beneficial. Get it as correct as you can, and then let the benefit happen. The stronger they get, the better they get at it, the more benefit they'll get from it. And that's what lessons are for, Find somebody who thinks in a similar way to you do. There we go. Oh, we're going so fast. The wind in my hair. Okay. A little bit of travers. This is the natural way he prefers to be asymmetrical. If you leave him alone, he'll be in a slight travers to the right. So I do a little bit of that, and then I counter it with renvers because that is what he needs more of. Let's see, is people watching now? Over at half past. Well, let's get your shoulders coming with me though. There we go. There. Not speedy, but nice. There we go. And the reason I'm not putting him into a bigger working trot is because of what the original goal is which is to help him be steady in his nervous system. If I'm like, no, we go, we go, we go, then that's not the steadiness in the nervous system that he needs. So that's the priority, not necessarily the speed. He has to walk, and so I'm like, fine. Again, first priority with him, relaxation. He's like, yeah, man, relaxation. So another exercise that I do with him, which I do with a lot of them, is I will do a sideways movement, shoulder inner travers, and then I will see how they take that forward, organizing themselves. Um, Usually it helps them focus on one of the hind legs, and if that hind leg starts working a little bit better, you get a nicer trot. So let's see how that works. Hey, brother, let's do one of those nice trot transitions. Oh, look at you. So I'm going to do Ronver this way, mainly because it's against his asymmetry. His neck is a little high and short right here, so I'm asking for it to come a little bit longer. And then I'll say, well, what do you think of that? What do you think of that? I'd like to see a longer stride of his choosing. Me saying, go, 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 go. Tag. There we go. That's nice. So that shows me a nice effect. And I'm going to do that one more time because I like that effect. So wrong there. I changed my mind. Shoulder in. Shoulder in, shoulder in. Up, 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 up. Neck is a little high. Got a little bit too much bend. There we go. There, thank you. And then let's see how it goes. Oops, I'm too far away. That's really nice. Really good, buddy. And since he'll be using this trot as an endurance horse, I'm not really trying to. I'm not really trying to push it to a medium or something like that. Plus, it's only been 3 months. I mean, come on, we're not even close to that type of work. I just want to start having him use himself in different ways, become stronger, and be at least some more correct in the way he goes and more efficient. Because if you could be more efficient over 50 miles or 100 miles, that's going to make a big difference for soundness and soreness and balance and fatigue, all of that stuff. I mean, if it's important to us when we want to do the massage or jumping or reining, whatever, you go out and you want to do carriage driving, do here, that balance and strength matters to those activities, which, the marathon and combined driving event lasts like half an hour, 40 minutes. These guys are out there. Like if they can be out for 15, 16, 20 hours covering 100 miles. So I think it matters more for this kind of athlete that they're moving in an efficient, correct, fairly balanced, and relaxed way. And I'll stick to that for dang sure. Okay, so we did half pass both ways. We didn't do something this way to work on your trot that way. I'm going to first try travers, because again, that's against his asymmetry. Oh, I know, it's so awful. How dare you pick up the bit? Don't you know my name is Atlas? All right, Atlas, let's go. So I'm going to try a bit of travers here. There we go. I want him to stay in it long enough so that he feels that right hind leg working. And then say, okay, show me what you got. And yes, I do this during races too. And that's a nice kind of a clockwork trot. This trot, he could do this for a long time. Again, I have to get his gym membership working with his job. Kind of important. And just for grins, I'm going to do shoulder in. Shoulder in. Stay steady. Stay steady, 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 and go. I don't want to be a good endurance because they're anxious. I want them to be a good endurance horse because they're enjoying themselves and they feel good. Good.